happening today. We expect to learn new details in the case of a 3-year-old boy who died after his mother apparently left him in a car Halloween day. Rebecca Schramm is live at the Fulton County Courthouse, where that mother is expected to be in court this morning. Rebecca, good morning.
Good morning, Gervier. Well, she's had 2 other court hearings, but she was not required to show up for those. She will not be able to avoid our cameras today, however. This is a preliminary hearing. This is when a judge will decide if there is enough evidence to move this case to trial. We expect prosecutors will lay out the general details of the case with some new information for us. Here's what we've been able to gather so far from police. It was the afternoon of Halloween. The 25-year-old mother left her 3-year-old son, Melvin Smith, in a car parked on Smokeridge Drive in the city of South Fulton for at least 3 hours with the windows up. Now, the temperatures were mild that day, but as we know, it can get really hot inside a car depending on whether there's direct sunlight coming in. Somebody finally noticed the child and called 911. The boy died a few days later. We will be in court this morning as the mother faces that charge of murder, and we'll let you know if the judge moves this case forward. Live at the Fulton County Courthouse, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
Well, Ben, now to disturbing new information in the case of a mother charged with murder after leaving her son to die inside a hot car on Halloween day. We're learning more now from the lead detective in the case. That boy was in the car for more than 7 hours, not 3, as the mother originally said. CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm reports prosecutors say she was caught in a web of lies thanks to her own security cameras.
25-year-old Lillian Stone showed no emotion as she entered the courtroom, which was filled with loved ones. At this preliminary hearing, the prosecution called one witness, the lead detective. Jamie Gore testified about the original story the mom told her. Stone said she dropped off her older son at school on Halloween morning, but she didn't take her 3-year-old to daycare.
She decided not to take Melvin to school because she had some free time that day and she wanted to spend time with him.
But security cameras inside and outside the house show a completely different story. Timestamps show that after Stone dropped off her older son, she came back home and did not take little Melvin out of the car. About 4 hours later, at about 12:40 p.m., the doorbell camera sensed motion in the driveway and started recording.
You can see Melvin moving around in the car, trying to take the seatbelt off, like pulling at stuff. Like all I can see is his arms moving.
Nearly 3 more hours passed before the mother went outside and discovered her son unconscious and struggling to breathe. A passerby who happened to be a nurse called 911. So, what was the mother really doing all day? A search of the mother's electronic tablet showed she and Melvin's father exchanged a long string of text messages about an argument they'd had the night before. Another search warrant turned up a bottle of cough syrup on the bed, an empty 90-count bottle of OxyContin that had been prescribed to her boyfriend just a couple of weeks before, and this.
I collected a container that contained several end pieces to suspected marijuana cigarettes.
The defense called the boy's daycare teacher, who said Melvin was a happy little boy who seemed to have a loving mother.
She would kiss her child 1,000 times before she walked out the door. 1,000 times. She was a great parent.
At the end of the hearing, the judge determined there is enough evidence to move the case to trial on charges of felony murder, malice murder, and child cruelty.
The judge is allowing the mother to get out of jail on $75,000 bond. For now, she is not allowed to have any contact with her 5-year-old son. At the Fulton County Courthouse, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.